JoeTownsend.com is ready for you, with stories to chill you right through and through. Tales of terror and fright for your dark winter's night. At JoeTownsend.com, your screams will ring true. There's horror for holidays, wrapped with a bow. These books will give shivers high and low. Make your Christmas time weird with the stories you feared. JoeTownsend.com is the best place to go. Joe Townsend brings cheer in so many ways, as your beating heart sings and each jangled nerve phrase.
Oh boy. The retro holiday celebration continues. This is week number 2, and this was a great idea. This was something that Joe Townsend came up with our special guest, and it's the sort of thing that we love doing. I hope you're ready, because we're going to be watching little clips, lots and lots of little clips, as part of our Stocking Stuffers show. And it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a watch party. People are going to see the things that they've made, not made, but submitted, and it's going to be very exciting. Let's get started. Fair use, having fun, you know. Giving comments and reviews, and it's covered by fair use. Fair use, fair use.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
Oh my darling, what do you say? Won't you come away and have yourself a retro holiday? The Retro Rangers all know they'll be here in ho-ho, from jolly Capt'n John and Cmdr Joe. There are old videos worth remembering, and that's why we're all Decembering. Oh, I just wanna curl up with you. Retro holiday, retro holiday. A big snowy snuggle will get us through. Retro holiday, retro holiday. Just the Rangers and me, curled up under the tree, watching long forgotten movies and TV. We'll review and react, cause we got the very best chat, and you don't even have to wear a Santa hat. We watch old videos together, and we won't even mind the winter weather. Oh, I just wanna curl up with you.
Oh, I do love that. Yes, the aforementioned Joe Townsend here. He is the man who helps me keep this space station in the sky. It is, of course, our good friend, Commander Joe. How are you, Mr. Townsend?
Well, sir, I'm doing just wonderful. Let me begin by saying that, with your self-described semi-annual haircut, you're looking very dashing, sir. And it's very appropriate this time of year as we dash through the snow. And I am coming off the high of yesterday, spending the afternoon and evening with my very best friend and his lovely fiance, attending the wonderful concert of the Fresno Community Band, followed by the Clovis, California Christmas Parade. It was a great day. And I have to say one more thing. I concluded this wonderful day yesterday by sitting down with my hot cup of cocoa, my hot mug of cocoa in my pug mug, watching yesterday's Retro Trekkers. John, it was a great presentation. Believe me, folks, I didn't perform that well at all in real life. John fixed me up real good, and it was such a treat to watch the first Vintage Voyages. So if you haven't already, check it out now. And just doing wonderfully. How about you, sir?
Very well. I, as many people could guess in the form of a joke, my career is mostly as an actor. And when it comes to actors, what is the cliche? They always want to direct. So that's what I got to do with Joe. I got to direct Joe as we put together the sort of interstitials that we put in the show yesterday. It was a lot of fun. I know what I would do differently to make it go better. So the next time we're rolling one of those vintage voyages. I can't wait. I actually should get started on it ASAP. But our special guest tonight is the aforementioned. Let's bring him in. Why, it's Captain Tony Luna, everybody.
Captain Tone.
My favorite space station. How are you guys doing?
So well. We're so happy that the USS LH Ska has docked with SB-80, and we're filling your grain silos full of tribbles right now.
Well, as you can tell, I'm not quite up to par with my spaceship here, or with my with my vessel. You can see I have my Romulan back stretcher back there, and I'm getting ready to start a painting project in my office here, and my two daughters have moved out, so now it's mine.
All right. Well, and Joe has moved out, so now it's really yours.
Yeah, we'll get there.
That's all we know. Okay, so to really get right into it, let's take a look at one of our first things that we can find here in the old stocking. This is a 1936 cartoon. It has passed all the crash tests. I just have to say, everything we're watching has passed the crash test.
Oh, thank goodness.
So if we're going to get thrown off the air, oh my gosh, I actually did get thrown off the air during the crash testing. They said, would you like to appeal? And they never pay attention to the appeals. And apparently I wrote a really good one because they were like, yeah, you're right. You didn't violate any copyrights. I'm like, well, I did, but thank you. I didn't do it maliciously. We've got some fun stuff to watch. A lot of things that people suggested, viewers suggested. Tony, some of your calls are in here, some of Joe's, some of mine. This one was suggested by a couple of people. I know Raphael wanted to see it. This one is called Somewhere in Dreamland.
Oh.
And if you're ready for something very sentimental and very Christmassy, and I don't think very good, well, here.
Am I going to cry or wince or both?
I think this one might be a shivery cringe.
Oh, okay.
So let's take a look.
I see you somewhere in dreamland.
Adolf Zucker.
Somewhere in dreamland tonight.
Oh, very soothing. And these kids must work for Scrooge. Thank God for all those random logs on the street.
Yeah, how did that happen?
Oh, give them a cupcake.
Freaking Chef Boyardee, give him a damn cupcake.
John, we're not hearing you right now, my friend.
Oh, see, he was all right, Joe.
I wonder where those children went.
Oh, but they got impatient. They should have waited. Well, I guess they had to get back to hauling their big wagon o' logs.
Missed it by that much.
There you go, John. We're glad to be back on audio.
I did not check my audio. I should have.
You didn't know they were related to olive oil, did you?
Yeah, I was going to say, I wondered what happened to olive oil.
Olive oil. Okay, so are these Bluto's kids or Popeye's kids?
Oh, maybe one of each.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, one of each.
This one seems to have the forearms of Popeye. What are they eating? I guess we should pay attention, but
Some stale bread, I think.
must be because I have to dip it in something to soften it up. But they, it's, but man, they're eating it about like it's like oh.
Oh.
Well, if only you'd eat spinach.
It's okay, mommy.
It's okay. I'll live with
Please,
the
mom,
hunger.
may I have some more?
Wow. Hardworking kids, they just can't wait to go to bed.
Yeah, exhausted on those logs. Mommy even asked to repair the pillowcases. See, you see the badges? Oh,
Killing me, Raphael.
Oh, poor Raphael.
Now, we really, anytime there's music, we have to talk over it. So
okay, let's keep talking because we're
feel free to talk over this because I don't want to get the copyright hit.
No sing-alongs, huh?
Well, yes. Feel free to sing along.
you are the vocalist of the group on Captain
Absolutely.
Tones.
Oh my. Oh my.
If this is even identifiable as a song to you. Oh, here's a little duet.
Donnie and Marie, the early days.
Look at those blankets.
Nice.
I mean, God, the only thing holding together is like what? Like moths or
More
something?
holes than blanket.
Moths, they're holding hands, keep those blankets together.
Oh, and I guess the children passed away in their sleep.
Oh. I thought I was being insensitive and cruel.
On to the ethereal realm here.
Oh, they went to Dreamland.
Christmas 2025.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to talk a lot because I have a feeling there's gonna be lots of singing in Dreamland.
Look, it's tree clothes. Closed trees?
Well, I guess they do grow on trees.
They do.
Yeah, isn't Mom saying that stuff doesn't grow on trees? Well, it does.
Oh.
Now go. Oh, go on, Mufasa. We don't want to see you right now. You're too sophisticated
Oh.
in animation.
Is Mufasa gonna eat the children?
Please,
What I want to know is where's the cupcake tree? Somewhere in Dreamland.
sailor suit, Popeye's kid.
That's Popeyes, yeah.
Hey Joe, they're moving like gingerbread men.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Let's talk
inside
about
joke
that
there,
later.
folks. Oh, at the parade last night, they had these weird, really creepy. It was a nighttime parade. Really
Oh, yeah.
creepy people in gingerbread man costumes, and man, it freaked me out. Still having nightmares today.
Just like how Tony feels about clowns.
Oh,
Hey. Not talk about my calorophobia.
Nobody's judging you, Tony.
man.
Well, good
There's a
thing they're
big,
getting all the
bun
target.
cake. I didn't know they had bun cakes back then.
The syrup river.
I think I want the chocolate river as the syrup river.
All I know is it's pollution.
Yeah, it's probably just like some sewage thing that they're saying is the syrup river.
Just stay away from the payday river. Okay. Just like the top of that cake.
Oh my God.
Look at that. Oh,
I don't know what's. Oh, look, you get. Oh, don't be greedy, little boy.
The brass ring is a donut. That's pretty cool.
I thought I was gonna say Popeye something. It's Popcorn Field.
Gosh. Going to the popcorn field.
Oh yeah, Mr. Brown.
That's
Good call, Diana.
And then after that, I believe he had a brief stint on the Cracker Jacks box.
Oh yes. Okay, so which trademark infringed on which one? Somebody ripped off somebody. Matter of fact, I'm getting some really strong Willy Wonka vibes right now.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm seeing that.
Yeah.
Well, all of a sudden they have musical instruments.
Well, they went to the band tree, I guess.
Yeah.
Tony, are these some of the kids from your musical program?
Like John said, only when I eat that psychotic stale bread.
Look down, they have nice soft mattresses to jump on, and the pillowcases are whole. And look, the blankets have no holes in them.
Wait,
but they're never going to wake up.
Can you fall asleep in a dream?
I'm going to try it tonight.
Yeah, you can, but look what happens when you wake up again.
Oh,
man. What a bummer.
Oh, we're still alive. Oh,
well, I'm going to have to knit you some blankets like that, guys.
Oh, there's Wimpy.
There he is.
Oh, look, they all brought Christmas dinner.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and presents.
The local merchants gave them all that free stuff.
Well, see.
Ice cream for breakfast. Typical of a Christmas morning.
You think they'd be like full of all this junk food, but okay, if you want to make sure you're not dreaming, stab yourself in the butt with a fork.
I was going to say something, but I didn't want to kink shame.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so of all the weird things I've ever looked for and found on YouTube, one of the weirdest is, do you remember these albums you would buy and it would be like Superman and His Great Adventures from Peter Pan Records?
Oh, yeah.
Usually be like a little comic book inside there and you could read along while listening. And they're big in the 70s, I think, early through mid 70s, because, well, $6 Million Man made a Christmas album. So if you can give me 9 minutes, here's a Christmas adventure of Steve Austin, the $6 Million Man. And he does not sound like Lee Majors. So let's just get that out of the way.
Wait, hold on a second. Don't press play yet.
Yeah.
Look at Steve Austin's arm on the upper left there. Is that a tattoo?
I think that might be circuitry.
Oh, that's circuitry. Okay, thank you. You're right. Sorry.
I
got scared there for a minute. Steve Austin, the biker Christmas. I don't know. Go ahead. You're right. That's circuitry.
I mean, I believe he is from Texas, and Texas, they do get in down in Texas.
But now we've determined that, and great spot, by the way, Tony, because I'm going to go on a limb and say I think James Cameron stole this for Terminator 2 when Schwarzenegger takes his whole arm off.
I would
lots of plagiarism in this episode so far.
Yeah, I would do my my imitation of Arnold from Terminator, but I can only think of the one where he goes through the menu of swears to say to somebody, and look, Tony's a professional. We do not want to besmirch the show with swears and such. Well, Tony's here, so all right, here we go. Feel free to tell me to stop at any point because I have a feeling it's not going to be great. But this adventure is called The Toy Maker.
Well, I mean, should we be so critical right up front? Because it is telling us, I'm sure, honestly, that this is an audio drama.
It's an that's right. It's an audio drama, and kind of made for kids. Anyway, let's see how it goes.
Here we go.
Christmas is a time of universal joy.
Yeah.
All men, no matter what field of endeavor they pursue, feel the spirit of the Yule season. That is, all men except Fritz Koenig.
What's up with Fritz?
I'm sorry, Fritz, but I can no longer use you. We become automated. But Mr. Dancer, I'm a master craftsman. You have said that I am the best toy maker in the world. Why, no one can turn out the quality of work that I do. That's true, Fritz, but you take too long. I need quantity, not quality. I have inventories to fill.
You're supposed to be Steve Austin?
This is a business, Fritz. But my new invention's a duplicator. You said it would help things along.
Duplicator?
Sorry, Fritz, but our tests were conclusive.
Great.
A duplicator cannot produce a high-quality duplicate
I
toy.
want another arm
You said
tattoo.
you were not interested in quality. Well, what I meant was Give me my machine. It's worthless, I tell you. Then give it back. No. Return my invention, I'll kill you.
What?
Get away from me, old man.
What's this?
I'm killing you.
What does any of this have to do with the Bionic Man?
Jerry,
I'll kill you.
I have something for you to get rid of.
At the headquarters of the Office of Scientific Intelligence, Chief
okay.
Oscar Goldman is in a meeting with Colonel Steve Austin.
Steve, I've got a strange one here. I'm not sure what to make of it.
Tell me about it, Oscar.
The local police found a badly beaten elderly man in an alleyway early this morning.
Tell me about
He was
it,
barely
Oscar.
alive when they brought him into the hospital.
How is he now?
Oh,
It looks
God, not
like
the
he's going
Bionic
to make
dude.
it.
Seems
See,
weird
now-
to be interested in characters found sleeping in the street.
This particular character
Yeah,
was
you're
Dr.
sleeping in
Fritz
the street.
Koenig.
I don't recognize the name.
Not too many people know of him. He immigrated to the United States before the Second World War. He was a specialist in molecular structure.
Music levels too high. Bring
We
it
don't
down.
know,
Bring it down.
Steve.
Is he out of work? Did he suffer from exposure? It gets rather cold this time of the year.
All the indicators point to foul play, Steve. My sources inform me that Koenig has been working as a toy designer for the Dancer Manufacturing Company for the past 10 years.
A toy designer.
Are they going to make
Yes.
that
Officially, he had
Steve
dropped out of
Austin
sight,
doll that had like the
but we
little
felt he was
eye
important
thing?
enough to keep tabs on.
Heck
What do you
yeah.
want me to do, Oscar?
Yeah.
I've got a feeling that Dr. Koenig is back doing.
He's gonna have to. At some point, we're gonna hear.
From now on, he's going to be
Yeah, they
covered
paid a lot for that
24
sound
hours.
effect. They get to use it and get their money's
By
worth.
me?
That's right.
Not just yet.
It just occurred to me that we're
First, I know
seeing
the first stop is a
in
dentist.
stages Steve Austin getting dressed up as Santa on the
Right.
set.
Later that evening at the Dancer Manufacturing Company, Colonel Steve Austin quietly slips in through an open vent.
My
Hello.
childhood dream come true. Free reign of a toy factory.
I don't remember Steve Austin doing anything quietly.
Well, here I am in a
I
toy
better find a
factory.
place to hide. There, behind those boxes.
Oh, that's
I got to show you, Mr. Vasilich. This is a genuine article.
We are prepared to pay whatever
Genuine
amount is
article.
necessary to take possession of the machine, if and only if it performs to specifications.
That is the purpose of this test, to prove the capabilities of the molecular duplicator.
The power of such a unit is very great indeed. We could revolutionize the tactics of war.
Now, Johnny, you
Oh,
going
yeah,
to
sir.
surprise us at the end and tell us that
Machine for you.
Steve Austin was
So
played by
once the
Frank
portable
Sinatra?
Power source has been adapted to the duplicator so it can operate on any
I
terrain.
wish.
Very impressive.
Now, watch over there.
He's
That
being
toy
played by
arm.
Holly Hunter.
Set the
Oh.
duplicator on fire.
I got a $6 million punch for your face.
And see, in a matter of seconds, a perfect duplicate of the original toy tank.
Amazing. But will it work with full-sized weapons?
Why, I don't know.
But I must
Hi,
know.
hi. Oh,
And trust me with a great sum of money. I must not be swindled.
Humana,
I
humana.
need to see an actual tank reproduced.
that's
Then it will be
true.
arranged
That's
immediately.
true, Raphael. Yeah.
What if not?
Attack dogs.
He- that-
I think
that's
we have to fight
right.
away intruders. I think we
There
have
is
to
a
go to the
connection.
right now. Jerry, release the dogs.
That's my cue to exit. I hope I can outrun those dogs. Find a way out of here.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
There he is. Stop him.
There's the fence. I have to jump the fence. 1, 2, here goes.
Right. Can I jump that 6-foot fence?
Made it.
1, 2, buckle my shoe.
That was sure some good fence jumping.
Early the following morning, Steve Austin meets Oscar at the City General Hospital.
Oh, God, I'm already starting to hurt from laughing.
How is Dr. Koenig?
Getting stronger, Steve. How did you make out last night?
I'll tell you when we see Koenig. I think there are a few things he can explain. I tell you this much, Oscar.
Everything I hear that talk about Koenig, I think of Chekhov.
Something big?
Tops,
Seriously.
Oscar. And a
I'm
man
so
by the name of
single-minded.
Vasilich seems very interested.
I'm kind of hearing Johnny Carson.
Own it.
Alexei
Yeah.
Vasilich?
I've never seen him before.
Tall, heavy set, wears flashy clothing.
That's
You know what?
Who is he?
Now I am
He's
too.
a
Now,
local
now I
hero.
cannot
The
unhear it.
most powerful
Johnny.
underground espionage agent in the Western Hemisphere.
Well, yes.
I've been trying to get my hands on him for years.
What was his mind reading name?
I hope so. Let's see
Oh,
what Dr.
Karnak.
Koenig has to say.
Karnak.
Dr. Koenig, this is Colonel Austin. There's something he would like to discuss with
Let me
you.
see.
It has to do with a molecular duplicator.
A 9-minute waste of
How
time.
about that?
I saw it work last
What
night.
is the $6 million man and Christmas adventures?
Jonathan,
My notes you'll never get back.
All along. He was trying to cheat me.
What is this all about?
I retired from physics 10 years ago. I could no longer get
Lower
myself
the
involved in
music!
theories and equations. So I used the talent I had developed.
Barely hear this German scientist.
Toys. I went to work for Mr. Johnson.
Somebody can always hear
He said
Steve
I
Austin
was
out of her,
good, but I
though.
couldn't turn out the quantity he needed to show a profit. So I invented the duplicator to reproduce my toys in quantity.
You know, now that I think about it, you never do see Johnny Carson, Steve Austin, or Batman at the same time.
But no, that scoundrel
Is it all the same guy?
And now he plans to
Distracting. That's funny.
We have to stop him. What's his next move?
Now he's going to show his duplicator. That's wild. That's wild. Weird stuff.
Somehow Dancer
Oh,
is going to
gosh.
get his hands on the real thing and prove that the duplicator can work on a major scale.
That fool. That is impossible.
That fool.
It can only work with toys. I designed it for small objects.
Can you be sure that it will not work on a full-sized armored tank?
Well, no, I can't guarantee anything.
And
Steve,
it
I
might
think we'd better get
duplicate a
moving.
fully armored tank. I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Maybe I should have
Where would Dancer get a
tested
tank?
that.
I've been thinking about that, Oscar. The logical thing for him to do is to bring Vasilich to the tank.
But he can't get into a military base.
No, but the
Doesn't
National
sound like
Guard
Oscar
has
at
a
all.
platoon parked out back. I don't even think they have a sentry on duty.
Let's get over there. I'll call for reinforcements.
I don't think that's a good idea, Oscar. We can't afford to scare them off.
I think Richard Anderson was too busy to voice this because he was jumping back and forth between networks doing both the shows.
I'll wait. But
And apparently he lived in a garbage can.
Okay.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear.
That evening at the National Guard Armory,
I'm sorry to inconvenience this.
Kevin Pollak, he's everywhere.
I don't mind. It gives me a chance to look over your new armored vet.
We'd have to wait several years before the triumphant return of Oscar Goldman in the 40-year-old virgin as an action
This is a
figure.
very expensive machine. Other pros might pay more fantastic sums.
But at the present, I am the only one with the cash.
And let's face it, guys, action figures are just dolls. Let's get
Yes,
real.
of course. Jerry, set up the
I
target
mean,
duplicator. Now we will see
My
what's
mom was always nice, and she always referred to them as my men.
Your men, yeah.
Pick up your men.
Isn't that what happened to all of us? Like, I do recall that, my mom saying, you want another doll? And that kind of stopped me right there. No more Kung Fu Grip. No more about the guy.
Man.
Bionic action.
Dancer, you will die.
Hey, guys. Parkour music.
There's the jam.
Hey, not the dancer.
It's all over, Vasilich. We got a nice cozy
Dun,
cell waiting.
dun, dun, dun. I mean, who didn't sing along with this? So far, the only thing that sounds remotely like $6 Million Man is the music.
Steve, what happened? Vasilich shot Dancer and his accomplice, Jerry. He thought it was a trap.
What was that loud explosion?
That was Dancer's dream blowing up in his face.
You mean
Dr. Koenig.
Oh,
The machine doesn't work
That
on
was
large
scathing.
objects. The tank was reproduced, but the molecules couldn't stay together. It exploded into dust.
that pile of
Those
rubble is
gosh
all
darn
that is left of a
molecules.
tank?
Well, Dr. Koenig at least will have his machine back.
I was hoping we
first
were
we
onto
have
something
the
that really
blanket that's
worked.
barely holding together. Now
Better
the
luck
tank,
next
is
Christmas,
falling
Oscar.
apart.
Maybe you should buy one of Koenig's toys.
Yeah.
Some scientists got shot, but I guess that's not a big deal.
Not a big deal. They're just, they're just guest stars. No
Hey,
offense,
guys, what
Tony.
was that story about?
We'll never know.
I think there was some industrial espionage. There was a
I guess just bad joke.
he knows. Okay, so Tony, I think you suggested this one, Mr. Microphone.
Oh yeah.
One of you.
I said this to Jen, and she just looked at me. She had no idea what this was about, and Joe had to explain it to her. I'm like, oh man.
No, Jen is she was from a different generation.
Yes.
So here we go. Now, let me set the story for you. It's 1978, and this Christmas party just isn't really happening yet.
Hey, this Christmas party is getting a little too quiet. I think it's time we liven it up with my favorite Christmas gift, Mr. Microphone. Hey, what's that? Well, you
Either that or some
on
group
your
sex.
FM radio and testing.
These kids are having a fabulous time with Mr. Microphone.
Are they, though?
The cordless microphone that actually
God,
puts
take
your
it away
voice
from 'em.
on the radio. There are no attaching wires, so you're free to move around. Broadcast
Circa 1978.
car radio.
Hey, good looking. We'll be back to pick you up later.
Yeah.
Professional entertainers use Mr. Microphone for rehearsing.
Professional entertainers.
Is that right, Joe?
I got one. I got one.
I got a Mr. Microphone and I love it.
It's practical and great fun for the whole family. And it's only $14.88. Mr. Microphone, buy 2 or 3. They really make great Christmas gifts.
Oh, it's fun. All right, hold on, pay attention.
This is the rugged GI.
Oh, that's what I had.
Look, they all have froze.
This is deep in my wheelhouse right here. And I do love that the GI Joes that we're looking at right here. What's the difference between this guy and that guy?
I don't know.
I mean, blonde, ginger,
Yeah,
black guy, white
Two
guy,
chains.
different white guy. Anyway,
And what the hell is that
Joe
hair
Advent-
made of, man? That hair.
Your team.
Oh my God.
Rub the hair on your friend's head.
I did like the lifelike hair. I didn't need it, but I liked it.
Hey, if I used artificial intelligence more, I could be AI Joe.
So we do want to thank Do You Remember for putting this video together for us. This is some pretty fantastic stuff. Oh my God, the Sears Wish book. Is that what we're
There it
looking
is.
at?
I want that.
Robert Kopp.
Okay, this all looks like. Ooh.
What you didn't know, those kids were screaming in terror, not laughter. Are these Charlie's Angels dolls?
There they are.
I definitely want that.
Yeah.
I'll be a good boy, Santa, if you bring me the Charlie's Angels. There's Steve.
Oh, yeah.
There's the Steve Austin. Oh, Stretch Armstrong.
Hey, Stretch. Somebody earlier said that their Stretch Armstrong wouldn't stretch for him.
Yeah. I think Chris is right about this. I think the difference between the two whitest white guys was one had brown hair, one had black hair. I think that was the deal.
Well, why'd they all have afros? Because it's in the Brady Bunch era.
Oh, now Evel Knievel. What's the phrase I'm looking for here? Role model? Is that
He was awesome.
I think they single-handedly caused the expression, "Do not try this at home."
And we all did. That one right there.
Kids are tough learners. They learn through adversity.
This I remember.
I'll give you one better. I had this.
Yeah.
You did, right?
Yes,
I think
I
I had a
did.
lot of friends who had this.
I love my Evel Knievel Daredevil guy. Look at him go.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, two at the same time. What are you, rich?
No, your friend gets one too.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So you can have competitions.
My mom used to let us make fires like that all the time.
So
Oh,
it's
God.
unusual. Come on.
And they don't fall down.
The Weebles.
You can imagine with the last name Weber how often I had to hear Weber's blah, blah, but they don't fall down.
Well, now, John, you get to hear it more and more.
I'm sorry, but the Fisher Price people were much better.
What was that? Weeble Pebbles?
Yep.
It was.
Oh, look,
more
right there,
stock
she-
footage.
Yeah.
Never had Evel Knievel,
Weeble
but I did have
helicopter.
the Hal Needham action figure. Yes, my Hal Needham actually made the motion picture Hooper.
Oh.
I forgot to put him away, and I woke up the next day, and he'd made a movie.
What was the little shot there with the guy slapping the woman in the face? It's all still one commercial, isn't it?
I didn't see that.
Now we got babies
Yeah,
being fed, but it might be a different commercial.
Now you could get a baby, or you could get a fun baby.
Yeah, let's get the fun baby. They don't make very much fun though.
I always wanted the Destruction Derby cars. Oh man. Oh wait, isn't this baby alive?
Yeah,
I think so. Yes, maybe alive would eat and drink.
It's alive.
They never told you what happened later, though. What did happen later? It had to go somewhere.
Pooped his pants.
Oh,
Well, that's the thing. You would give it food, and then you would have to change the diaper.
It squirts like a real baby.
I don't think this one spit up, but I know there were a couple out there who did.
man, wasn't Betsy Wetsy enough? They had to go that route. Come on. My mom had a Betsy Wetsy.
Oh my God, that's so funny. That makes perfect sense. But Baby Alive had to be pulled because the food went inside the doll and just rotted.
Oh, nice.
Chucky.
There's a try and get behind right there, Chucky.
Oh, the Micronauts.
Oh yeah, Micronauts. Yeah, I remember that.
I could only look on jealously as other kids had them. I was too old. That just passed the line.
Oh, you're never too old, John.
I thought so, but I had a very homophobic father, and he wanted me in a football uniform, bashing into people as soon as possible.
But they're action figures, not dolls.
No, they're right. I was just enjoying some action.
They would have been your men. Well, that sounds kind of never mind.
Seriously, no, my father was not having it. So there you go. Wow, okay, never had the Transformers, never quite got it, honestly. Oh yeah, more Micronauts.
Oh goodness, I don't know. That's nightmare material. What was that? I love my Atari 5200 game set.
Somehow it's relating to Steve Jobs. How is that working? I don't know.
I guess we're seeing the evolution of toys, but they're not all toys per se.
Yeah. The Atari. We had the 2600, but you had the 52?
I had the 5200 with real game graphics.
Ooh.
Which you can now get as a free app on the iPhone. Back then you had to pay $200 for the unit and like $30 a piece for the games. Good old Pong.
Yep.
Nice.
Defender.
Defender was a great game. There was the Atari version of Defender was terrible.
Yep, there's John's.
600.
Yep, the 2600. Yeah, and Pong, I think, came standard. And I think there was a tank combat game. I know.
Oh yeah.
I love the futuristic depiction of video games in Soylent Green, which takes place in 2022 and has a Pong machine painted white. That was the future of gaming.
I never knew that the Monkees did a Nerf commercial.
That's appropriate.
Why? Because they nerfed rock and roll?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah,
what's that? I bet parents hated whatever this is.
Oh,
especially moms.
The original Nerf ball.
Well, the whole selling point behind the Nerf ball was you couldn't break stuff. Mom always said, "Don't play ball in the house."
Yeah, you don't want to mess with that cheap ceramic horse on the table.
I never got the Nerf guns, and I wanted them.
Well, now we're talking some toys. Look at this.
Oh,
what the heck?
What in the jumping?
Oh, that's wrong. Like robot dog with human legs and arms and head.
What the
stretch? God, say it isn't so, Chris. No Soylent Green chips.
I got hit in the baller box the other day.
Oh my!
The doctors say the feeling will come back soon. Oh, come on. That's too hot for kids.
I was going to say, it looks like he's on posing for Cosmopolitan or something. Oh, did he break his arm off?
Broke his arm.
The kid had streaks and tips in his hair. You knew he was going to do something like that.
Oh, poor Stretch. Nobody's so pissed off.
Stretch made kids sad. Oh, there you go. There you go. The old Mattel football game.
Oh, boy. The beginning of the fall of childhood as far as being outside and playing real football.
Yeah.
We were cleaning out the garage today. I actually found my old Game Boy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's a game old man now.
Hey,
no, but it's true. I found my Game Boy. On my Game Boy Advance. Our stretch, even when heated up, would not stretch at all. That is a crime.
Danny, you put Stretch under over an open flame? Oh my God. Because I know you're not talking about a microwave, are you?
I can't tell you how many times I'd be sitting in like a study hall or something. You'd hear the little. Oh man, somebody's playing the Mattel football game.
Oh, here we go. Now we're talking.
A man barely alive.
Cobra. Hey, that was probably the first unmasking of a stormtrooper.
What is going on there?
I don't know. The kid is unhappy, so mom's rubbing his kidneys. I don't know.
There you go, Tone. There's your.
There it is. There's a tattoo.
Whoa!
There's the people.
Isn't that weird that he just had a hole in the back of his head? And his,
I forgot about that. That button you pushed.
Right.
Yeah.
But you had to make your own. Your
own sound effect.
That's not a very good spaceship, that tube they just put him in.
Well, here is like his whole arm is just transparent. That's odd.
Oh. All right.
I hope they show what's this stretch lizard?
Stretch gargoyle.
Stretch Armstrong's enemy, but I can't remember what he was called.
Dull food, non-toxic. Wow.
Thank God.
What in the jumping? What? Oh, this is an actual commercial. Okay. Wait, I didn't program this. Oh, no. They think we like toys now. Okay, let me turn up the volume on this. We won't have to watch this whole thing. I can skip through it.
Another Adolf Zucker classic?
When you think Christmas, think Adolf.
Think Adolf. Until 1941, at least.
Yeah.
Orphan damage. Now, are Christmas carols copyrightable? I hope not.
Some, but not a lot of the ones. We did okay in the crash test, though.
Okay. Well, we got some ratty stockings, a dead tree. Oh God, there's gonna be like 9 million kids in this room. Oh, John, you're gonna break my. Look at him,
Diana. I think you're
right. There's more children.
I think it was probably Alan Booker for quite a while after this.
I think this dog is in like a lot of cartoons too. Whatever the breed is.
That's a poverty terrier. They've been working all
Sing along, Tony.
Come on, Joe. This is how I wake up every morning.
What's that right?
Oh, man.
Help the baby.
This little guy can't.
Oh, wait a minute. He'll get it. Uh-oh. Destroy the stocking. He doesn't like.
Oh, no. Keep your eye out.
Oh.
Oh. Toys breaking already?
This is poor kids' toys.
Don't overinflate it. Oh. That's kind of lazy pop, wasn't it? Oh. Oh Lord. Okay, where's the adult supervision?
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Oscar Sawdust.
This is like weird porn. You like to see crying orphans?
Yeah, just wait till you get to that house. You got 24 crying kids. Yeah, but you deliver substandard toys.
Tra-la-la my ass. Sorry, fellas. I'm just really mad about the orphans.
What's the matter in here, I wonder?
I like how he runs.
there's wailing and
Oh.
crying at the orphanage. That's unusual.
This is such an orphanage. There's not even any adult caretakers.
Like a pretty gloomy Christmas for those poor kids.
Boy, that's a real shame that he takes off.
Huh?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Ah! Oh, no. Hooray! I got it!
Okay.
Okay.
That's sweet.
Kids, that's not how snow works.
Great. Some maniacal guy comes wandering into the orphanage.
Be terrified.
He says he's going to get them old toys.
Well, they won't have any more crockery.
Yeah, everybody needs a light bulb there when you have an idea.
You know, you could make them some, I don't know, breakfast.
He got some exposed nails there on this lead painted sled.
Forgive me for being so negative, but isn't this why their toys are already crap? Well, they already had junky off-market toys.
Well, plus some kids can get decapitated by that plane.
Look at that.
Okay, we're gonna have like a fake turkey that. But it is zippy kind of music though.
And that man became Carrot Top.
Thrill of the Ono Keiki meal. Disney's Moana too. Now
Don't taunt those kids by showing them Hawaiian food. They're hungry.
What keeps baby's skin healthy?
This is what usually have baby alive.
That's why Pampers Swaddlers.
There we go.
Oh, crying themselves back to sleep.
Man. That's okay. They didn't need that popcorn.
Okay, so the sewing machine's making popcorn. Okay, that's innovative.
And this is how Rube Goldberg saved Christmas.
I'm dressed up as Santa. You got the beard. I just think if this guy had been like riding by right when that happened, those kids would still be miserable. Oh, jeez.
Go away. We don't trust you.
Yeah, how many kids are there? That's a perfectly good boot.
Nice.
Here's your coffee, Raphael.
That's just what those kids don't need is coffee.
Thank you, Slumlord Santa.
They'll never recognize this stairway.
So, is he gonna make that into a side dish? Feed those kids. Oh, I get it. It's snow.
This is a sneaky way that you get them to bathe. All right, can anyone check the physics on this?
Oh my goodness.
They're gonna break this stuff, and they're gonna cry again.
Well, they had brand new toys that broke in 2 seconds. La la la.
The mosh pit is crazy during this song.
Sounds like Halloween season of the witch, you know?
Yeah.
Happy Halloween.
Wait a minute. No, this happened too soon. Sorry. This one. No, I meant to go back here. Okay. So this was The Spirit of Christmas. As you can see, it's from 1951, presented by the phone company.
Which everybody loved back then, especially.
Oh, yeah.
It's always something to get something. It's nice to get something from your ma, even if your ma is Ma Bell.
Yes. Ma Bell loves you too. I'm going to switch the channels right now. What kind of live action claymation thing is this?
This is creeping me out.
It is,
right?
Yeah.
Man, it's up in the sky doing donuts.
Hey, hope Santa's not DUI, man.
Your
You're really lingering on that telephone company thing, you know?
Oh my God. Spirit of Christmas. This was played every year. There are multiple different versions of this on
really?
YouTube.
Yep.
This is my favorite one. Diana asked, was this done by the Davy and Goliath animators?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Hello, and Merry Christmas, everyone. Boys and
Oh,
girls and girls.
boy.
I'm Tom Shirley with a friendly welcome from your telephone company.
Hello, Tom.
First, we have for you that familiar old story, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, with old Santa himself. And then we have the greatest story ever told, the Nativity, the story of the first Christmas in Bethlehem nearly 2,000 years ago.
Your telephone is Catholic. I don't know if you knew that.
Friend of yours.
Thank you. Here's your party.
Back with us to old New York. In the year 1822, to the home of Professor Clement Clark Moore, the man who wrote 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, that wonderful story of Saint Nick.
Sir, could you stop yelling? We're trying to do our job here.
So, what number do you need? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
One ringy dingy.
All the stories about Christmas. So wonderful, aren't they?
It's like Patrick Bateman from 1822.
Oh,
The one I
mistletoe.
like best is about mistletoe.
You couldn't mic her?
You know, I'd like to see St. Nicholas.
St. Nicholas.
Santa Claus. Just as he used to call on Christmas Eve to visit the Dutch settlers and leave toys for the good children.
Darling, you
One of the
are
good ones.
old-fashioned. This is 1822. We aren't settlers any longer. Besides, no one has ever seen St. Nicholas. You don't even know what he looks like.
But you're wrong, Kitty. I do. He
I
looks
guess Coca-Cola
just
hasn't
like,
invented them yet, huh?
just like Hans Jaeger. Old Hans Jaeger who drives our sleigh. All blue-eyed and red-cheeked behind white whiskers. Fat and jolly, too. Just as Hans Jaeger is. I'd recognize Santa any day.
Well, you old silly. You'd leave the doors open and the shutters unbarred for any stranger to walk in who might fancy he's a Christmas saint.
Well, he could come down the chimney.
Is that real 5 o'clock shadow? He just looks dirty.
Never mind my nonsense,
Serious chops.
Wait, he's got some mutton chops, John.
Here's something from Santa, straight from Paris.
Looks like Wolverine.
Oh,
Here come the animated cloth.
And they tell me they're meant to show.
This is for you,
just a
Bug.
little.
oh, I'll believe anything now.
Put on those sexy stockings, darling. Or hang them up,
There.
sure.
That's the St. Nick. Perhaps he'll fill it tonight.
Man, you're looking to get a lot of treats,
Nice,
aren't you?
Clem.
Look at those things.
Don't be too late. The children will be up at dawn.
Wait, they have kids? They seem so in love.
Oh,
Hey now.
that's what happened next.
Hey now.
This would be
Okay.
What was going on there? Hey, go back to that.
Too hot for TV. That's what that was. You know, I think I'm just going to write a little fanfic about Santa.
The night before Christmas.
And all through the house, the headless horseman came.
We had an intro to the intro to the.
Well, I had smoked some opium.
It was the night before Christmas, when
Look at
all
that extra
through the
long
house,
stocking.
not a creature was stirring. Not even a mouse.
Oh, look at the little mouse house.
It had a hell of a day.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
That one cracks me up.
Cheater.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, donuts for Santa.
Coffee and some stinkers.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds,
They look good.
while visions
Unless
of
they're
sugar
actually dead.
plums danced in their heads.
That boy looks like someone broke his neck. Oh yes, sugar plums, dance for me. Dance for me, sugar plums, dance.
Come
Red
down.
Rock.
Oh, my goodness.
In hopes that St. Nicholas would leave me long-handed.
Of course, that's a good idea because pantyhose stretch, you know, so you get a lot of stuff.
The dancing tampons.
You know, I never knew what sugar plums were. Not sure I want them.
Oh, there's those gingerbread men.
Here they are, Joe.
Oh, it's my new phobia. Oh, look at them. You've eaten them all your life. Now they're going to eat you.
We were dancing our raisins off.
Now
We
they're
were
going to break that.
bouncing on our heads. We were crazy that night.
Well, thank goodness his neck's okay.
Yeah.
And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter.
Wait a minute.
Ooh, I oughta.
That guy's like 8
Away
feet
to
tall.
the window I
Can he
flew
push
like
it
a
forward?
flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash.
Is that what we're looking at, marionettes?
The moon
Yeah,
on the
marionette.
breast of the
Oh,
new
okay, that
fallen
makes sense.
snow
There you go.
gave a luster of midday to objects below. When
Look
what
at
to
all
my
that
wondering
cocaine.
eyes should appear but a
This is the American version of Super Marionation.
Oh.
That would give us Captain Scarlet and the
so
Thunderbird.
lively and quick. I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen,
Sativa,
on
Indica.
Cupid, on Donner and
Pussyfoot.
Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away,
God.
dash away all. As
I'm
dry
back,
leaves
I'm
that before
broken.
the wild hurricanes fly when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky.
He's not going to be able to go to every house tonight if he keeps doing all this crazy stunt
full of
flying.
toys and St. Nicholas.
Every house gets like a free show.
And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof prancing and pawing each little hoof. As I drew in my head, it was turning around.
Oh,
Down
sounds-
the chimney, St. Nicholas
he's a little
came.
impaired there. Look at that spiked eggnog for Santa.
God, is this costume made out of Brillo?
He was dressed all in red from his head to his
Oh,
foot.
crap. Forgot
You
to
And his
imagine?
clothes were
Fire.
all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and
Now,
he
if you
looked
really
like a
made zombie
peddler
noises, it'd be
just opening his pack.
Brrr.
His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow.
There's a human femur.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it
Is it on fire?
his head like a wreath.
He's like setting his beard on fire.
He had a broad face and a round little
Just say
belly
no, Santa.
that shook when he laughed like a
Wasn't
bowl
Santa
full
smoking
of
like a
jelly.
chimney last week, too?
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf.
and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself.
Who's laughing?
A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
So I'm funny? I'm funny to you like a clown?
Hey. Look, that mouse has a whistle and a doorbell.
But went straight to his work. And
Oh, God.
all
Hey, Cat. Hey, Cat, the mouse is stirring. Don't you have a job to do?
Well, thanks, John. I don't think any of us are sleeping tonight.
No.
Oh, man. Each gift takes so long.
He hasn't even eaten his donut yet.
Oh, yeah. Santa's doing that sexy dancing. Where that dog is on his last legs.
It is pretty bony, isn't it? Pardon the pun.
He's like, was he rolling around in the fireplace? He's all smudged. Well, I guess we're all like head nodding to the music.
Oh, that cat. Oh, there's two of them.
Yeah, there's two.
The cat got a cat for Christmas. What?
Oh, no. Oh.
Take your time, fat man. It's not like you have 5 billion more houses. Agreed, Brody. Agreed.
Oh, man.
That's out. Deranged.
Everybody in the family has psycho.
John, we don't have to do Dread Time stories next week. We'll just run this again.
There you go.
Wow.
Oh, peekaboo.
Man, this Santa clearly has lower back problems.
Oh, I guess we're get to this.
Okay, I didn't get you this, and I didn't get you that. I didn't get you this.
Yeah, okay.
I don't even know where I find the Land of the Lost playset. Wow. Raphael, you are not kidding, brother. They are taking their time.
I mean, the poem by itself would fill 20 minutes. These cats, no.
He turned with a jerk and laying a finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose.
Oh, like the sound effect.
I think Santa needs a lube.
It looked like Santa's farting dust. Look.
I won't mind all the sun I dumped in your living room.
To his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle.
Down of a thistle.
We heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
Man, what they put in his coffee?
This sounds mostly Jewish, and that's why he only went to
the story of the night before Christmas. In just a moment, you're going to see the greatest story of all, the Nativity. The story of the birth of the Christ child.
No, we can't make fun of this, but I hope it isn't laugh-inducing.
For the greatest story of all, the Nativity.
Okay, time to get respectable here.
Oh yeah, we might be fast forwarding through this one. I don't really like saying mean things.
Oh, but it's more marionettes, isn't it? Oh yeah, I don't think we're gonna get through without laughing because already Mary's looking drunk. Oh my goodness.
In the beginning, the voice of an angel spake unto Mary, saying, "Fear not, Mary, for thou hast found favor with God. And behold, thou shalt conceive in thy
They made Mary
womb,
look pretty.
and bring forth a son, and shalt name him
Doesn't
Jesus.
look like
He shall be
zombified like the
great,
other
and
characters.
shall be called the Son of the Highest. And the Lord God shall give unto him the throne of his father David, and he shall reign over the house of Jacob forever, and of his kingdom there shall be no end.
I'm going to say it, and once I say it, it will be the only thing you can think. Mary is played by... Hoping to get a shot of her. I'll tell you when we get a shot of her.
Okay.
Right. And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed, and further that all men should go to be taxed, every one into the city of his birth.
Taxes.
And as the Roman soldiers proclaimed the law, the people of Nazareth listened with heavy hearts.
That's what we're afraid of, Raphael.
For like Mary and her husband,
Only the
Joseph,
execution, not the subject matter.
native cities were
That's what we
far.
justify.
Indeed, the payment of this tax would be a burden to them all.
And listen to it, okay?
Even the children stopped their play, and the elders watched in silent resentment as the soldiers withdrew. And then the people began to speak among themselves. Will Caesar pay our losses?
We should join the Tea Party. I don't want my money going towards Roman children.
God deliver us from our enemies.
Mary is played by Uma Thurman.
Mary,
Uma Thurman?
It is the will of Caesar.
Get a good look at it.
Therefore, let us prepare. And
Oh, she's like
tomorrow
5 years
begin
old?
our journey to Bethlehem.
Uma Thurman is timeless, sir.
Okay. All right. And she knows how to ride a donkey.
Joseph also went up from Galilee out of the city of Nazareth into Judea unto the distant city of David, which is called Bethlehem. And with him went Mary, his espoused wife, being great with child.
Okay, it's still Uma Thurman, all right? Hey,
Yeah.
check out the Uma Thurman on that app.
The road was long and steep, and Mary became weary as they drew near to Bethlehem. But Joseph,
Well, I'm confused. When was this made? Uma Thurman's not that old.
to the journey's end, she had no fear, for she remembered well.
Was she like a
the
very
words
young adult?
God had made known unto her.
There are some things I don't think I want to put up on the screen.
You can always read comments later, too.
Oh, that's a good question. There are some famous donkeys. I don't think it's Nestor. His ears look very normal.
So I like the way this one wags his ears.
He wasn't working out. They had to let him go.
Refreshed, they hastened on.
Tony's got stuff to do, but
night
he'll be
had
right
fallen
back.
When at last they came to Bethlehem,
I'm sorry you missed the trumpet solo a minute ago.
and the inn was closed.
That's true. That is true. But in those days, that was 25.
Yet a light in the window above them gave Joseph hope that they might.
How dare
still
you,
find
sir?
shelter.
Oh, dare you?
Yeah, I mean, back then she was like verging on, like spinster material there at 16.
Wow, that's a lot of knocking. You
Sure
think we
is.
could move it, people? Could we get up the pace here? You think? Uma Thurman, I'm telling you.
I don't believe you, John. You're trying
The
to fool me.
innkeeper was angry. Why do you disturb honest people at this hour? And Joseph replied, we seek shelter, for we have traveled far, and my wife is weary. But the innkeeper cried down to them, there is no room here. Be gone.
There's no room here.
Damn straight. Damn straight. Oh. Oh.
Every time we get inappropriate, she looks back at us. Makes us feel
Yeah,
bad.
I know. She looked right into my
knocked
soul.
again. And the beggar grumbled, go away. Leave me my corner in peace. Joseph explained, my wife is with child. And the heart of the beggar was touched. There is a stable back of the inn. Cannot the manger be a crib for him who is to be born?
Glug, glug.
Yeah, why is he staying there?
And so it came about that Mary was to
And
bring
I would
forth
stay
the
there, but
firstborn
the
son
animals don't like
and
me
lay
being
him in
so
a
close to their
manger,
hay.
Oh.
because there was no room for them at the inn.
They don't like my smell.
That poor donkey looks really tired.
Thanks, Mudfoot. As in, prick up your ears and hear the music of the angels. Oh, that's cool. Well, honey, I found you a stall in the barn. That's cool, right?
The stable was dark and barren, but within its sheltering walls, Mary and
Yeah, Tony picked the right time to take a little break because now not being here to react to this, he'll be saved from eternal damnation of you and me.
After the long journey.
Everybody who wants me to fast forward, let me know.
Joseph spoke tenderly to Mary, lest she know the
Kind of amazed that we're already 20 minutes into this.
As he left,
Well, we can't miss the birth of the Christ child.
All right, we're in.
We're in.
We got another 10 minutes here, folks, but we're all right.
We just have to show the proper reverence when that happens.
I got no strings to hold me down.
It's not gonna look like Pinocchio, is it?
He is exhausted. I spent the whole day on my ass. Oh, the chat is rebelling.
Oh, now remember, everybody, we're talking execution, not subject matter.
No. Believe me, I'm a big Christmas guy. My mom was a minister. I don't take this stuff that lightly. Yeah, maybe I do. I think.
Well, this stuff specifically.
No, this stuff I love. And Mary, just you're ready for some sleep. Some little kid asshole with the drum will stop.
The days were accomplished that she should be delivered.
Oh, just fall asleep. Bang, bang, bang.
Pump my ass. Sorry, ass.
Keeping watch over their flock by night.
Oh, she said that to the donkey? Okay.
Yeah, that was her. Sorry, ass.
The glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid.
Sore afraid.
And the angel said, "Fear not, for behold, I
want to
bring
be
you
sore.
good
Spend the whole day on your ass."
For unto you was born
that was
this day in Bethlehem a Savior, who is Jesus Christ. And ye shall find the babe
Rick Fleetwood is getting into this.
lying in a manger.
He's the one in the middle.
And suddenly there was a heavenly host singing, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men."
And he got us a copyright strike, the bastard. He didn't write that song.
Oh.
And behold, there were also 3 wise men who traveled from the east.
Oh, wise
And they were
guys.
puzzled by a star they did not know. A star which shone brighter than any other.
Professor.
And one of them, who had studied the heavens, said
Mer?
to the others,
Mer?
"Verily, this can only be the star of the Messiah, King of the Jews."
He should sound more like Sam Elliott, I think. Yeah, could be one of them kings of the
wise men
Jews.
hastened to Jerusalem and came before King Herod, saying, "Where is he that is born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the
That is
east."
awesome.
And when he heard these things, the wily Herod was troubled.
Who
and
does this
said,
look like?
"He is not here."
Like
But
Lucas
Herod
Ella,
was
maybe?
curious, and called on the chief priests and scribes of the people, demanding to know where Christ should be born.
I find it very edgy they brought in Herod, because that's kind of the dark part of the story.
And said unto him, "He shall be born in Bethlehem of Judea, for thus it is written by the prophets."
Ach, the Wisemans. I hate the Wisemans, I believe is how she pronounced it.
Herod spoke again
Bison
to the
Myers.
wise men, and commanded that they go to Bethlehem, saying,
Myrrh?
"Search
You brought
diligently
myrrh
for
to
the
a
young
baby
child,
shower?
And when ye have found him, bring me word again, that I may come and worship him also." And having paid homage to Herod,
That's what I was looking for, Raphael.
the wise
Jackie
men
Gleason.
took their leave.
How Roman it is. So you're the wise man. You're the wise man,
And
huh?
all the stars which they saw in the east went.
Okay, we're back to the Deadly Dolls territory here with the non-moving
And as they
legs.
made their way, they received a warning from God not to return to Herod.
Jesus Christ Superstar. Chris got it too. Walk across my swimming pool, oh Jesus. Oh, guys, come on, pick up the pace.
John, they're showing the proper reverence here. Now, I have to wonder what Bell Telephone's logic was in marionettes versus like maybe claymation or something.
Over where the young child was, and they rejoiced.
Everyone here looks like they're getting ready to fall over from intoxication.
Now, when they were come into the stable, they saw the child Jesus.
I think at this point, Marionation was literally on its last legs. Uma Thurman, I'm telling you.
And they fell down and worshipped him. And opening their treasures, they presented unto him gifts, gold, frankincense, and
He doesn't want that stuff. He just wants peace and love.
The shepherds, too, led by the voice of the angel, looked on in silent wonder.
I'm sure that's true of it.
And about them in the manger, and above them in the heavens that covered the earth.
I don't know who does her makeup, but they are on point.
Yeah.
Glory to God in the
Just gave
highest,
birth and looks like she just
and
got
on
made up for
earth
a
peace.
photo shoot.
She's glowing. She is
Goodwill
glowing.
to men.
I mean, she's the only character that looks human. At least they don't have a little Christ child in marionette form.
Oh, that'd be so sweet.
I don't know, John.
She totally is, right? Very lovely.
Ah, the North Star.
They didn't want to cheapen it by doing a close-up on the baby.
I'm kind of glad they didn't. I don't think I could have
We
taken.
hope you've enjoyed our true
Taking
Christmas
that.
stories as much as we've enjoyed presenting them to you. And now, all of us at your telephone company wish you a very Merry Christmas.
In the spirit of Christmas,
Happy New Year.
pay your bill on time or we'll disconnect you.
And I got to say, and a Happy New Year, and that was the only part I ever got in show business. All because I don't sleep with directors.
Now, I can make fun of the phone company because my wonderful mom worked for the phone company for her entire career.
Oh my gosh.
Starting off for Pacific Telephone as an operator.
Oh my gosh.
Ultimately, a planning engineer.
You know, it's funny. Both of my, I have two friends. Well, one of them is my mother-in-law, but we are friends.
Yeah.
She was an operator, and then my friend Carlita was an operator for a while as well. Hey, look at me. I accidentally hit mute, and that's great. There we go. Now, this was a request. I remember this, I think, coming from Ralph and I think Diana.
Coca-Cola. But how did Coca-Cola turn its ads into one of the most beloved holiday traditions? Let's dive into the story behind their iconic Christmas campaigns and uncover some powerful marketing lessons.
Let's discuss some myths.
I
love this information about this.
In 1931, Coca-Cola introduced one of the most iconic depictions of Santa Claus ever created. Painted by Haddon Sundblom, this warm, jolly Santa was
Haddon
consistent year
Sundblom?
after year, becoming the face of Christmas for millions.
Part of the Me Too movement.
Over time, this consistency made Coca-Cola inseparable from the holiday season. Now, I want you to think about the golden arches, instantly recognizable with McDonald's.
Yeah.
Wherever you are in the world, those golden arches are immediately recognized.
They are.
That's
They're
the power
recognized.
of consistency. Whether it's a Big Mac in New York or in Sydney, you know
The symbol
exactly
of
what to
truly
expect.
crappy food.
Coca-Cola applies the same principle with its holiday ads year after year after year. You'll know it'll deliver that warm, festive feeling. And here's
Or
a
now produced by
lesson.
AI.
Build consistency with your icon. A great quote is by Deborah Gage. Brand consistency leads to brand loyalty. According to a report by Edelman, 81% of consumers say that they need to trust a brand before making a purchase. And trust doesn't just happen overnight. It's built through repeated, consistent interactions. By creating a recognizable symbol and sticking with it, you build familiarity. Over time, your audience will associate that icon with your
Original
brand's
take.
values and message.
I hope he says the word
Stories
familiarity
and
again,
nostalgia,
because he's
well, they
not
stick
great
with
at it.
us. While facts might inform, stories move us. Coca-Cola's Christmas campaigns masterfully use storytelling to create emotional connections that resonate across
Santa has to do his own laundry?
And I want to
Not
get into
me.
the reasons why stories work in marketing.
Could have
And
been.
here's the science behind it.
Not me.
When we hear a story, our brains release a chemical called oxytocin, aka the bonding hormone. This creates a feeling of connection and trust, making the message more memorable. And Coca-Cola, they've been using storytelling to tap into these emotions for almost a century. The story is simple yet powerful. Coca-Cola isn't just
That's
a drink,
great, Mr.
it's
Wizard.
part of the magic of Christmas. Their ads don't just sell a product, they sell a feeling. It's about joy, togetherness, and the warmth of the holidays.
That kid
Now, I
does
want to
not
give you a
wanna be on
couple
camera.
examples on this, and let's talk about the polar bears. Introduced in 1993, these ads told a visual story of family and connection. The bears weren't just cute, they embodied the warmth, playfulness, and joy Coca-Cola wanted to associate with their brand, and it worked. Today, the polar bears are as iconic as Santa is in the Coca-Cola universe. The campaign became so beloved that Coca-Cola even expanded the polar bear narrative, creating digital shorts, social media campaigns, and even themed merchandise. That's the power of a good story. It can grow beyond the ad itself. Another example of this is The Holidays Are Coming. That jingle is embedded in our minds, isn't it? Coca-Cola's Christmas truck campaign didn't just tell a story, it
And as
created a
John points
tradition.
out, recently
The
AI
sight of that
recreated.
truck rolling through snowy towns became synonymous with the start of the festive season. For many,
All
it's
those
not Christmas
paychecks you
until
just
they've
saw
seen
on your
that ad.
screen,
This is
not
a
paid
prime
this year.
example of how brands can embody themselves into cultural moments. Coca-Cola didn't just create a commercial, they created a holiday ritual. Now let's talk about nostalgia and really
that's
its
us.
role in storytelling overall. Coca-Cola's Christmas campaign excels at
Retro
tapping
Santa.
into our memories, whether it's Santa as the jolly red suited figure we know him as today, or the warm glow of family moments. These ads evoke feelings of comfort and familiarity. And Coca-Cola isn't alone in using storytelling to evoke emotion. John Lewis, a UK retailer, is another master of this craft. Their Christmas campaigns focus on heartwarming stories that bring viewers to tears. These ads don't
Do
just
they?
sell products, they create
I
emotional
ain't crying
bonds
yet,
with their audience.
except from laughing.
So how can we use storytelling in our own marketing? First, start with emotion. What feelings do you want your audience to associate with your brand? Joy,
Oh, no, he's
nostalgia,
cool.
excitement.
He's got business to take
Build your
care of.
story around that. Identify the emotion first. Second, make it relatable. Coca-Cola's ads work because they tap into universal themes: family, togetherness, and
relatable about this
celebration.
shot,
Find the
honestly?
human element in your brand story. Don't make it a cold corporation. Thirdly, be consistent. The best stories build over time.
Okay, we need yoga
Coca-Cola's
pants
been
about now
around
to
for a
get the
long
interest.
time, and they didn't just stop with one Santa ad.
gonna get a
They
yoga
turned
mat
him
for
into a
Christmas.
reoccurring character. Think about how you can bring back characters time and time again,
Oh,
and be
Papa Crash.
consistent with your marketing so that
And
people
his
become
older brother,
accustomed to your
Michelin Man.
character or even icon. Now, whether you're selling soda, tech, or travel experiences, storytelling can set your brand apart. Remember, people don't just buy products, they buy the stories and emotions that come with them. Coca-Cola does an amazing job at making their advertising and their product itself universal. One of Coca-Cola's
is really
most
funny 'cause
remarkable strengths
Coca-Cola
is its
doesn't even need to
ability to craft ads that feel deeply personal yet resonate universally. No matter where you are in the world.
I'm sorry, Joe. What was that?
I'm just saying that, which is impressive in its own way, because Coke doesn't even need to advertise at this point.
No. Well, I mean, usually there are two reasons to advertise. One is you have a sale that you need and want to make immediately, and the other reason is you just keep the name in people's minds.
Right. Yeah.
So I know that Coke's always afraid that if they let down on the name recognition, that Pepsi will kick their ass.
Although Pepsi's in a worse position now to do that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they've recently been downgraded to the third largest seller behind Dr. Pepper and Coke.
Oh, Dr. Pepper is taking their place, huh?
And Dr. Pepper's part of Coke. So good luck, Pepsi.
Chris says, I feel like I'm back in college. And you must be, Chris, because I didn't do the reading. That's how I know I'm in college. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Yeah, we just wanted to know how Coke became the Christmas thing, how they made Santa. We didn't want to know.
I was looking for a confirmation or dispute of did Coca-Cola actually invent the modern image of Santa? I've heard varying accounts of this over the years.
Right. Well, unfortunately, I can't tell you because I haven't really learned anything from this stupid video.
Raphael remembers all the slogans. That's great.
Yes. I was a big Coke Classic guy myself. I don't even think I loved it as much before New Coke as I did after New Coke.
Well, you know what changed? It wasn't the actual old Coke. They what was old Coke before New Coke is actually what is now Mexican Coke. They had real cane sugar.
Right.
When they brought it back, that's when they put it in the fructose corn syrup.
Right.
And now it's not even classic Coke anymore. Now it's just original taste. Did you notice this?
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, they dropped the classic moniker a couple years ago, I think.
Howard Kogan. I never had a class with him. I probably should have. I think I would have really enjoyed it. Raphael says, I drank Pepsi. It was cheaper and in glass bottles. I was one of those heathens who didn't think there was a difference.
God, there's a cat again. What's with these cats tonight?
Well,
at least that's a real one. That string's connected to it. These guys need less Coke. They're too hyper.
Professional gamers, VR enthusiasts. Everyone enjoys Coke.
That's the second shot of this kid pulling the rope.
I'm not reading that out loud. Kogan was great, and he was your advisor. Oh, that's cool. Well, my advisor was Ben Crane, so I kind of did well myself. Ben was a lot of fun. I mean, it was more fun if you were a female student. What? No, that's a joke, and it's parody, so you can't sue me for that, Ben.
That's right. Okay, well, a little Coke info there.
Yeah, I'm just all right. Well, I don't know what any of these images have to do with anything. All right, we're getting out of this. We're gonna go to
on this one, John.
Yeah, it's you. Okay, hang on. I just want to say, dear philosophy of marketing, you did a bad job. I do not enjoy your little not Christmas lesson here. Anyway, let's
a little bit of bait and switch there, I think, sir.
Yeah, I think
so. Was it that off again? We're gonna get our head motion to sync.
All right, by I Klein. Once they start saying "you beautiful doll," I'm gonna have to lower it. We either need to talk over it or I need to lower it because probably got to get a copyright hit on that.
We don't want that. We've come this far. We got to make sure it stays up.
Ralph Bacci doing the rotoscoping for the human-like toy shop owner.
All is well, day is done. Come ye toys, have your fun.
I'm not sure I feel about a live dude coming out of the cuckoo clock.
I'm not sure how I feel about watching a guy wind himself.
Oh. We're off to war, boys.
Time to go shoot people in the holiday way.
Oh, I'm sorry Tony's missing this.
Oh, it's a turtle.
Yeah, but he has like 6 holes for legs. Sorted beanie. Oh, hello.
Ooh. Say.
Little Carmen Miranda there, maybe? It's Harpo. Oh, man. Oh, okay. He can like be destroyed over and over again.
really? I don't think I know that sketch. Christmas deal. There, I said it. Well.
Man, I don't want to drink no water that has fish in it. I'm sorry.
I gotta tell you, folks. Oh,
there's a Joey.
Damn it, Joey.
Oh, that was a relief. This guy gets decapitated over and over again.
These are really good toys. I totally want these.
Oh, Popeye.
Yes.
He wants to spin it.
Elephants.
So did Bob Hope and Popeye work for the same studio?
I don't know. Paramount. I don't know. I can't remember who Bob always worked for. Yeah, this is just a series of old gags.
That poor dog might need to go to the bathroom. Couldn't quite
Like the writing staff of the Eddie Cantor show, moonlighting as cartoon writers.
Oh, there's the Queen.
Boing.
Pretty.
That's not what made that
I feel
sound.
just like singing, "Oh, you beautiful doll." Remember that song? Well, why not join me in singing it? Just follow the.
Oh, yeah, we better keep talking, John.
I think we can do this though because it did pass the crash test.
Okay.
On the other hand, there is a delay, so I probably shouldn't try to sing.
Yeah. Oh, we all know the tune.
Bob and Bing were with Paramount.
Okay, there's the answer.
All right.
Although I'm sure that Bob Hope really still didn't appreciate his nose being treated like a slide. You know? So is all the little 1940s audience like singing along right now?
I don't know. Maybe. It's funny.
I mean, you got the gender designation for the verses, and the lyrics with the bouncing
just
ball.
For men.
Yeah, just for men. Now the girls. Some time ago. That's about as low pitch, high pitched as my voice gets. Sorry.
Mine can get scary high pitched. I do have a cold now, but you great big beautiful dog.
Everybody.
Put arms about you. I can never let you. Oh. Raphael says, according to his aunt, they did sing along in the theaters.
Well, I mean, that must be what this is for. And
sure.
I'm sure there's a bunch of, at least a few grumpy old guys. I'm not going to do this crap.
Hey, everybody in the chat. Tony got out of the penalty box. He's back on the ice. He's ready to play.
I had to go get some online therapy for my provider.
Oh. Good call, Tony.
Well, you did miss a flopsy bopsy clown, so that was a good thing.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you dodged the bullet, Tone.
Timed it perfectly.
What is this? How many verses does this song have? It's a sing-along for everybody in the theater.
Okay, we get it. She's a beautiful doll. Move on. Oh my goodness. Bang.
Is there a year on this?
They are big,
49.
beautiful dolls.
Yeah.
Tony, we did establish that the audience is singing along at the theater for all this.
Oh.
Because we have all the karaoke prompts.
Well,
okay, back to Toyland.
Oh, she's got mother issues.
Wait a minute. This soldier is in love with this girl who's like a baby? I think that ended just in time.
I think you're right. All right. Pay no attention to the commercials on the screen. Oh, what's this?
of his early Christmas.
Charlton Heston.
Almost 100 years ago, the editor of the New York Sun got a letter from a little girl. She wrote, "Dear editor, I'm 8 years old. Some of my friends say there is no Santa Claus. Papa says if you see it in the sun, it's so. Please tell me the truth. Is there a Santa Claus?" The editor's answer was printed on the front page of his paper. It's been reprinted tens of thousands of times since. This is what he wrote.
Yes, until the damn dirty
Dear
apes take
Virginia, your little friends are wrong.
They're damn dirty apes.
Of the skeptical age. They believe only what they see. They think that nothing can be which their own little minds can't comprehend. Virginia.
Charlton should have worn his glasses because that paper's really close to his face.
That's true. I was thinking the same thing.
Intellect as compared with the boundless world about him.
John, I don't know what you're talking about.
Virginia, Santa Claus exists as certainly as love and generosity and devotion exist. You know that they abound and give your life beauty and joy. Alas, how dreary this world would be if there were no Virginians.
Personally, I prefer him an earthquake, but this is still okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's tolerable.
I just hope he doesn't take out his gun and shoot Santa.
Sense and sight.
Intruder!
How dare you step out of my chimney, you damn dirty Santa.
Claus? You might as well not believe in fairies. You might get your papa to watch the chimneys on Christmas Eve to catch Santa Claus, but even if he didn't see him coming down, what would that prove? Nobody sees Santa Claus. That means nothing. The most real things in the world.
So this is early propaganda in the newspaper, huh?
Fairies dancing
That's
along.
no way.
Of course not. That doesn't prove they're not there. Nobody could conceive or imagine all the wonders unseen and unseeable in the world. There's a veil covering the unseen.
The longest 3 minutes and 9 seconds of my life. I thought this was going to be good.
Only faith, poetry, love, romance can push that curtain aside and reveal the supernatural beauties and glory beyond. Is it real?
Did you just burp?
Virginia.
Yep.
In all this world, there's nothing else so real.
I have to admit, I admire his not going with the teleprompter on this one.
He lives and lives forever. 1,000 years from now, he will still
They should
make
put his
glad.
cue cards on a real newspaper, though.
Oh, yes.
That would have been nice.
So just reading from some brown.
Merry Christmas to you.
That's a real one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey.
Thank you both. God bless you.
Thank you.
Now let's
Oops,
get out there and
oops,
kiss
what
some people. Oh, remember this one? Oh, this
Oh,
yeah.
I was hoping for this.
Santa's bag is full of great gifts this Christmas from Norelco. He's got triple headers, the shavers the blades couldn't beat for closeness, and super fast ladies shavers. Our better cup of coffee line, and healthful sun and heat lamps. The fast salon-style Norelco hair dryer, and our convenient travel press. Norelco. Even our name says Merry Christmas.
All those things
Oh,
we
Noelco.
leave for Frosty.
Whoa, that's
What's he doing?
creative.
He's gonna melt, or he's gonna be disintegrated in the snowflakes?
So what's this?
Every year more Santas give RCA Victor than any other
Ooh, that
TV.
The children must be blonde, or else no one will buy anything.
Give the gift of convenience.
Oh, your collision.
Portable TV by RCA Victor.
That is state of the art. Portable.
A gift of music. RCA Victor records or a Victrola phonograph.
And my dad had a remote control with his. It was me.
One of those records is a Paul Anka record. No one wants to listen to your hippie music, RCA.
And the greatest gift of all, remote control living color TV. Push a button. There's your picture.
There it is.
Give the gift that keeps on giving.
Obey the Aryan children, you will buy. a lot of soap flakes flying around.
What's the guy shaving soap? Remember?
Christmas in silence. Yeah, I remember. Remember these Christmases.
Home for Christmas. Instant Maxwell House sincerely hopes everyone's home for Christmas at your house, too. And that coffee cups are filled with
Mr.
the
Bill
full, rich flavor of coffee beans fresh hot from roasting. Instant Maxwell House coffee.
Good old instant coffee.
Yum.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. To your house from Instant Maxwell House.
Where's the cookies?
Avon rings the bell with new Christmas gift ideas for all the family.
Not these.
Gifts that are a joy to give, a joy to receive.
We're too young.
So many enchanting new gifts for women. Avon's
Which is not true most of the time.
Beautifully gift packaged. Gifts of Avon makeup and cosmetics that keep on giving beauty. Men like to receive Avon grooming products for Christmas. They like the crisp, manly scent, the way these products perform. And the new gifts for men are more handsome than ever.
I used to get Snoopy soap on a rope every year.
Pretty gifts for girls.
I got soap on a rope,
All
not
with a
Snoopy.
very special Avon touch.
You got the musk soap on a rope?
Your Avon representative calls to show you the new holiday gift catalog.
Much later in life.
Oh.
I'm so glad you did. Avon calling.
Avon calling.
And then she drove her pink Cadillac away.
That's Mary Kay, John. Come on.
Oh.
Get the cosmetics straight.
Oh, Paul Coker Jr. getting some work on the side here.
Oh, yeah.
Remember at General Electric, the accents on value.
F a tree.
Here's a special gift for your heart's desire, the General Electric Deluxe Hair Dryer.
With the
Oh, there
Sally
it is.
Victor hair bonnet for extra beauty.
It's the gift to give
Ooh.
on Christmas Day.
He is beautiful.
To pamper hair at home.
Hello,
The
nurse.
traveling case and the hair dryer too. Gives professional hair care to the one who loves you.
Give
Oh, yeah.
but be sure to add the one thing that keeps them in place.
The General Electric spray, steam, and dry iron.
Boy, that downshifted from romance in a hurry.
Iron with ease. This water window is sure to please. Irons any fabric, just twist the dial.
Back in the
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
they would use the
Bring
full
us
60
Christmas
seconds for their
style.
commercials.
Let's think of her kitchen and.
Well, I want to say the attractive woman ironing.
Good thought.
Indeed.
Mix with both beaters and whip up a cake. As a drink mix.
Whip up a cake, just that easy.
Coffee milkshake, and if you
There
desire,
you go.
while the cake
Egg creams.
rise.
Attach the sharpener and sharpen your knives.
Now here's a gift that's got something new.
It's the
More coffee.
maker,
Oh, I thought it was a
General
coffee pot with legs for a second.
Take a brew.
He could
Our parents put coffee, didn't they?
Stainless steel, the oval design has the eye appeal.
It makes delicious coffee.
Keeps it piping hot. It also counts the cups of coffee remaining in the pot.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, in a pot.
Many
Oh, handy.
ideas for Christmas.
I tried.
We've only mentioned a few.
The hair dryer.
I mean, you could get everything you need from GE.
General Electric, who puts the accent on value.
Gifts to keep her working. And make your hair nice too while you're slaving over me. I'd like something nice to look at.
I don't want no dowdy housewife look.
Every woman alive wants Chanel No. 5.
The dead ones too.
The most treasured name in perfume.
I make them smell better.
And here are more ways to please the women in your
Every
life.
woman alive.
Chanel No. 5 spray perfume and spray
$10.
cologne. Spray
What?
perfume.
That's a fortune.
I'm not made of
225
money.
measured sprays of Chanel No. 5.
Quit wasting that stuff.
Cologne.
It's like 50 cents a
800 measured
spritz.
sprays of
Spray,
No kidding,
walk
man.
away. Spray,
The perfect
walk
coverage
away. Come on.
Spray perfume.
We got to waft it over yourself.
Give Chanel No. 5.
$7.50.
Or spray
That's
I'll
perfume.
use toilet water and you'll
Or
like
spray cologne. Best of all, give all three.
Yeah, why not?
Every woman alive.
Well, that's
wants
$15.
Chanel No. 5.
the most treasured name in perfume.
Now the kids don't need any toys under the tree. We get that. Mom
I
is
want
there.
my grill smelling good.
Are you ready?
Everyone gets an iron.
Are you ready? Ask your doctor about lip balm.
Ask your doctor about Chanel number.
Be careful. You're about to look at Dreamland again.
Wait a minute. Oh,
Don't
no.
I can handle that twice.
No. Absolutely not.
I can't see these poor kids walk away from their cupcakes again.
Lick the window. Yeah. You love it. All right. Believe it or not, the one coming up is even worse.
Oh, poor Don DeLuise.
Santa on strike.
Nothing doing, son. Nobody helped me out last year. Nobody bothered to post early. I worked myself to the bone and still fell down on the job. This year they can learn the hard way.
Down.
I'm on strike.
Elon Musk is not having it.
And it's all because nobody helped him last year, and the letters and parcels were late, and Father Christmas is on strike.
No. Get along with you. Folks have got the dates right this year. Parcels the 19th of December, letters and cards the 20th.
This is from the post office.
Nothing to worry about. Everyone's going to post early for Christmas.
Well, that's different.
It was recorded in a tavern.
God, you had me going there for a second. It was just a silly post office ad.
All right, now what's this again? I think Raphael, did you suggest this one? It's called the Christmas Angel.
The Christmas.
It's a silent, so
we won't get any audio hits that way.
If I were a rich man,
I would ask for a day. Okay, Raphael, I'll take your name off this one.
Oh, he's denying it, huh? I don't know.
Santa, huh? I heard you were dead.
The irony is that Kurt Russell has played Santa. Well, I mean, are there any dialogue cards so we can know what's going on?
I
or do you
don't
think of your own
know.
story.
I don't. I will say that the volume is turned all the way up, so whatever they're giving us, that's what we've got. Gotta love the camera work here. Set it, forget it.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to make up the story. So we got somebody sick. And everyone's kind of wringing their hands over what to do about it.
That's Mr. Jekyll.
Mr. Jekyll comes in covered with snow. You could just kick it off, pal. Thank you, my friend.
Well, I'm being frustrated. Get back here, you quack.
Why you? I oughta. Oh, this poor guy. Having to do this just because he's Jewish and he was available to work on Christmas.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm assuming this looked like Yiddish theater to me. I'm sending you away.
Throw some fake snow through the window as you go out.
Yeah. Now go to Walmart and get me a stick of butter. A loaf of bread.
Just one stick.
Good thing I sent the other girl out into the snow to die. What is he having them race? Let's see which one expires first. Oh, I think this is where the poor get their alms.
This is like a really old Santa movie where there's like 4 frames per second, it looks like.
Boy, everybody's being really mean to the new girl.
Oh, there you go.
All right. Here's an alm for this poor and one for that poor. Here's another poor. Oh, sorry, I'm all out. No. Go away, and don't you dare hide in my beard.
Beat it, Babs. All right.
I like the guy on the little wagon. He reminds me of Eddie Murphy in Trading Places.
Oh, that's right. Look.
Hey, baby, you know what they say. Once you're with a man with no legs, you never go back.
You never go back.
One of the best Mad Magazine cartoons I ever saw was a frog on one of those things after he came out of a French restaurant.
Oh, no.
Is that National Lampoon?
That was Mad Magazine.
Oh, was it Matt?
Yeah. I think it was a marginal by Sergio Aragones.
Boy, everybody is so abusive.
Well, they're just trying to have a nice, expensive lunch, and these, people are just hanging out by the doorway.
No, I think Raphael's right. They were coming out of church.
Oh, church.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, yeah, here's where lunch is. Because see all the fake chickens on the rotisserie?
So is that a cutaway wall? That's pretty fancy.
Yeah.
That is. First Boston Market.
You got some rubber chickens hanging up there.
Oh, get me those little corn muffins. Oh,
yeah. Cream spinach.
I was joking with Tony and Jennifer last night that just when I moved back to Fresno, all my favorites are leaving, like Boston Market.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's terrible. I'm
They're all
sorry.
gone.
Sorry to hear that. There might still be one up in Panorama City in LA, but I don't know.
Okay, Tony, road trip.
After I take you to Shakey's, right?
Oh, let's not get going on that. I just can't keep taking my eyes off these rubber chickens because I used to have one. Oh, wait a minute, what's going on? They're like, she's getting like abused by the police.
I love how the cops are so proud of themselves for beating up the poor girl.
Be gone.
A cab never ends.
Well, I mean, did the dad or whatever just send her out to go get food somewhere? Or?
I think he did.
Alms for the poor.
Oh. Well, she's just going to go to sleep in the snow. That's a good idea, right?
Yeah, I just
there you go. Take a nap.
Yeah, cool.
Well,
I'm just going to have a dream about two kids like drinking out of the syrup river or whatever.
This guy gathering winter fuel.
We just put something in his mouth, and I just kind of,
yeah.
Wait a minute. There's a kid dying of overexposure over here.
A cupcake.
It feels very Little Match Girl. It really does.
Oh, hey, watch the stick.
He poked her with a stick. All right. He used his special high-powered flashlight.
What was that?
Pretty hip.
Get away from me, you fresh.
Why you?
Put that stick back.
You can call it your Christmas stick, but it's still wrong. Oh, here. And have a schmata.
Let me cover you up so nobody can identify you.
Did he just do all that stuff for a zombie?
Oh, so that's the dark turn we're looking for.
Merry Christmas, Barbara. Merry Christmas.
Oh, they're coming to get you, Barbara.
They're coming to give you holiday greetings, Barbara. Oh boy.
Yeah, you do see very few special holiday episodes of like The Walking Dead and things like that.
Wouldn't that be a Walking Dead variety show? Christmas variety show?
What the?
What, did she like fall over again?
Yes, she can't stop dying.
Well, the one guy got her going again. I guess she just I guess I need to know what her original errand was supposed to be.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, did Dad just kick her out? Maybe he wanted to cut down on the grocery bill and just get rid of one mouth to feed. Now, see, she's feeling better.
So is this the mom? I think this is the mom.
Yeah, that's the mom. And I thought she was sick, but maybe she's feeling better now. So go get the daughter back so she won't like die, hopefully.
It doesn't seem to be snowing anymore, at least indoors.
You kicked out our daughter.
Swanee. Oh, she's an angel.
She died and became an angel. This is pretty gruesome.
This is
Glenda.
heartbreaking.
Glenda. I have tickets for Wicked.
Wait, then who is the angel?
Oh, here we go. Look at all the chickens.
You know, I must do Christmas all wrong because 30 people do not show up to give me all Christmas stuff.
But they all waited until the daughter died to do it.
Wait, so now we own this terrible apartment? Thanks, I guess.
Well, there you go. Happy ending.
I don't know what any of that. You know, at some point we'll provide voices to that in the future. And people just not ever know what's happening. Well, I always found it tough every time I would watch a silent movie because they wouldn't do dialogue cards for all the dialogue. So I didn't understand that some dialogue was more better than other. I don't know. Ain't that the truth? All right. So some Scroogey thing. All right. Riley gross.
Scrooge visions of himself. Okay.
I'll tell you what it is. It's humbug.
Whoa.
Humbug.
Oh, wow. Look at that ghost.
Special effects.
Wasn't even like a gradual thing. It was like, whoop.
What knockers? What? Huh? It could have been a bad potato or a blob of mustard. What did I load up all the silent stuff next to each other? Is that what I did? Oh, we got some really Paramount's very generous this year.
Very good. Well, it's Christmas. They should be.
I got into broadcasting because I like to give.
Hey, that's my cab!
Sometimes I found myself hurting from giving too much.
Fire these people! But it's Christmas.
Bah humbug.
You are going to be visited by 3 ghosts. Expect the first one tomorrow at noon.
God, tomorrow's bad for me, Lou.
I'm the ghost.
My favorite character right there.
Ghost of Christmas present.
Yeah. I had a funny feeling.
He's so sweet.
I can't get the antlers glued onto this little guy.
Have you tried Staples?
Don't you dare.
I'll go back to Indiana.
There's so happy, but so boy.
She made me do her raise.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably. May I? Oh, I'm having the weirdest day.
It's never too late. You can always change if you want to.
I've never liked a girl enough to give her 12 sharp knives. For a couple of hours out of the whole year, we are the people that we always hoped we would be.
Epic mullet.
Get something, big man.
God blesses everyone.
They're blowing the ending. They're blowing the ending. For heaven's sake. What
Well,
is
it's on
going
Blu-ray, so they assume people have seen it already.
I guess so. This is another one that, Joe, I think you offered.
Want to charge doubly fast? Banker Mago. Want to charge mess free?
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to Van Dyke and Company.
I actually thought about John when I found this one.
Oh, that's right.
You know, this is the time of the show I
really been waiting for, and I know that you have too. I'm going to sing a little song for you. It deals with Christmas and with the lovely little town of Coronado, my home.
Coronado?
I hope you enjoy the song. I wrote it myself, and it's called very simply, A Coronado Christmas.
He's from Coronado?
A Coronado Christmas is the only one I know. The smell of trees and holly and the hanging mistletoe. Santa's bells are ringing with a joy to fill my ear. And a Coronado Christmas comes but once a year. La la la.
Hey, it's Walker. Golden Shadow. Great reaction.
Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas, a surprise.
Surprise?
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Andy, not again, not during Coronado Christmas, huh? I think I'm going to have a breakdown.
I thought it would be a nice surprise.
A nice, Andy, let me try to tell you something once more. An interruption of my show, which Lord knows you've done more than once, is not a nice surprise.
All right, I am sorry. You know, I am sorry that I can't interrupt your show, and I thought it was good, but I ruined your show. I'm sorry.
Well, no, Andy, look. Hey, Andy, look, now you're here. Andy, you might as well tell me what you're here for, okay?
No, I am.
Hey, Andy, come on out there, will you? Come on. Come out of there.
Not show my face.
Oh, Andy, come on. Now, come on in.
No.
Will you please?
I thought I would come on your show and give you Merry Christmas, and it is all ruined.
Andy, will you try to pull yourself together just a little?
Poor Andy.
Please.
No.
Andy, please, look. Doggone it. You make me feel like a heel. I know I shouldn't have gotten angry at you.
He does.
Really? Do you mean it?
Well, right.
Right. Well, then could you go away and take everything with you?
Okay.
And here, I take.
Okay.
Right. Just take it out.
I sure will, Andy, and I'm awful sorry about this.
Okay.
Merry Christmas to you, Andy.
Merry Christmas.
The timing. I've watched this, and the timing.
I would like to do some imitations for you. So first, I would like to imitate Dan Rickle.
Dan Rickle.
You are so stupid. You dummy. You and your wife look like a hockey puck. Thank you very much. Now,
I just have to say, my favorite part about this is Andy Kaufman in front of a Dick Van Dyke audience. Because I don't know how much they know him or know about him at this point. It is 1976. I don't remember if Taxi's even on the air yet. But I love how delighted the audience is with him.
I would like to imitate
part of Taxi.
Dean Martin. Everybody loves somebody sometime. Everybody loves somebody sometime. Thank you very much.
That's another beautiful thing where as he's performing, he's reacting to the audience.
And now, I would like, last but not to be the least, I would like to do some imitation that I did before on this show, and I want to do it again. So I would like to imitate the Elvis Presley.
Now, in 1976, Elvis is still alive. Am I wrong?
By another year. He died in
Yeah,
77.
he passes away in 77. Yeah. So this is the most Vegas Elvis that he knows. Amazing, yeah. Look at that. So he's still like a Saturday Night Live kind of comic.
Yeah, I'm gonna see that lip.
There it is. And the hair. Oh, the hair's so good. The body language. Oh, God.
Just like Elvis, where the guitar would never play it.
You didn't have to sing a note. It's just all the nonverbals, all the stuff.
You can all, thank you very much. You can all just stare at me while I catch my breath. Give it time to look at me and say, that really him? That's it, folks. Starts off slow and tapers off to nothing. Well, I'd like to take all this guitar. I can move around a little more. Can I have a microphone, please? Thank you. I'd like to sing one of my favorite Christmas songs for you.
All right, we need to talk.
I don't need a lot of presents. Take my Christmas right.
Although he is singing it himself live, I think.
Oh, Santa, hear my plea. Santa, bring my baby back to me. Bring my baby back to me.
I think that's Doug.
Yeah, that's him, right? I don't think that's Elvis.
Seem like Christmas time with my baby.
I gotta say, the right night looks a little more like Jose Feliciano.
Fill my heart with joy, Santa, hear my plea. Santa, bring my baby back to me. Bring my baby back to me. Santa, bring my baby back. Then Santa, hear my plea.
Oh man, the commitment, as you said, Raphael. Dick Van Dyke backstage getting a massage.
So we started this sketch with Dick Van Dyke singing Coronado Christmas and ended with Elvis.
Thank you very much.
All right, well, we're running over 2 hours, so I'm going to show one more thing that I promised Diana we would show.
Absolutely.
And then we'll call it. Oh! Very good, there you go.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Here he comes now, the big hand.
Oh, this is so good.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow. I'm Mr. Icicle. I'm Mr. 10 Below. Friends call me Snow snow miser. Whatever I touch turns to snow in my clutch. I'm too much.
He's Mr. White
We're good.
Christmas.
We're good.
He's Mr. Snow. He's Mr. Icicle. He's Mr. Tenderloin.
Friends call me snow
He's vaping.
miser. Whatever I touch turns to snow in my clutch.
He's too much.
I never wanna know a day that's over 40 degrees. I'd rather have a 30, 20, 10, 5, and then it's free.
He's Mr. White Christmas. He's Mr. Snow.
That's right.
He's Mr.
These little dudes here, huh?
He's Mr. Tenderloin.
Friends call me snow miser. Whatever I touch turns to snow in my clutch. Too much.
Too much.
Stop by with your hubby sometime and we'll have a blizzard.
What's that?
Where to now? You heard the man. We've got to see Heat Miser.
I was afraid you'd say that.
On, Blitzen.
What? When did Blitzen turn into the family coop?
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Green Christmas. I'm Mr. Sun. I'm Mr. Heat Blister. I'm Mr. 101. They call me Heat Miser. Whatever I touch starts to melt in my clutch. I'm too much.
He's Mr. Green Christmas.
There's no
He's
gingerbread man.
Mr. Sun. He's Mr. Heat Blister. He's Mr. 101.
They call me Heat Miser. Whatever I touch starts to melt in my clutch.
He's too much.
Thank you. That's my favorite part. Thank you.
I wanna know a day that's under 60 degrees.
160?
I'd rather have it 80,
Oh, 60.
90, 100 degrees. Oh, some like it hot, but I like it
He
real.
changed his name to Mr. Fresno.
He's Mr. Green Christmas. He's Mr. Sun. He's Mr. Heat Blister. He's Mr. 101.
They call me Heat Miser. Whatever I touch starts to melt in my clutch. I'm too much.
Oh.
Too much.
So to Mr.
Bound around me, tired old Santa, hear my plea.
So what we will not be watching, sadly, but I will post it on the Weber Internet Thingy Facebook page, is I found the SCTV Christmas special. I'd never seen it. And
Is that Liberace?
That's Liberace.
Your favorite, Joe?
That's my favorite.
And also found some Jack Benny. Jack Benny used to do hilarious Christmas shows, but we are way over 2 hours. We're 2:18 right now.
Hey, John, there's always next year, you know?
There's always next year. There's always more Christmas. That's a great thing about Christmas. There's always more. This is a new commercial for joetownsville.com. We debuted it yesterday.
I love it.
A bunch of folks have seen it. But let's try it and let's see. Oh, all right. Let's see what you think of this, Tone.
Dancing in silver air, joy and wonder are everywhere. Stories shared by firelight make Christmas happy, warm and bright. Ho, ho, horror, what's beneath the tree? Ho, ho, horror, gifts as far as you can see. Every story has a turn when the shadows come to call. Ho, 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 best gift of them all. Pages turning in the dark, tales that leave their lasting mark. Every gift wrapped just for you holds a nightmare coming true. The stories crawl across your mind, leave reality behind. When darkness falls on Christmas Eve, there's no escape, you cannot leave. Ho, 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 horror, what's beneath the tree? Ho, ho, horror, now you finally see. Every story has its cost when the creature comes to call. Ho, 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 claims us one and all.
So joetownsend.com. Be sure you swing by and see the beautiful website that Joe's made.
Now, John, so to clarify a point earlier, we did see the really peculiar, disturbing gingerbread men last night at the parade, and I came home and watched this around midnight. So I was definitely disturbed going to bed last night. Thank you very much, sir.
I'm very sorry about that.
It is brilliant. I totally agree, Diana.
That's awesome.
We got one more in the hopper. We should have it hopefully by next week. I think with a week we'll be able to slap it together. But some of those animations were made by Joe, some were made by me, so that was a nice little collaboration, right?
Always a great collaboration. Thank you, sir.
Now, next week, we are going to, and we've already cleared it. It is surprisingly something we can do. We will be showing you the Star Wars Holiday Special.
All right.
And I've never seen it, so I'm really thrilled that I'm finally going to see it.
Oh, John, I'm going to tell both you and Raphael to hang in there. It'd be pretty bad if the host bailed on the show.
What's amazing, honestly, is look at this artwork that Joe put together. This is incredible.
Thank you. And I couldn't resist, because Luke and Leia, of course, are twins. Despite this, they did kiss once, so I gave them some mistletoe.
That's crazy. And then next Thursday, this coming Thursday on Mr. Weber's Webo Mystery, it is a Christmas-themed episode called Christmas Story of Mysterious Traveler. And this is old time radio, man. Mysterious Traveler, that's some great old time radio. So I'm really glad to finally be able to play an episode of Mysterious Traveler for you. And I'm thrilled it's this one because it's really good. So that's coming up this Thursday, December 12th, 7 p.m. on the Pacific Coast and 10 p.m. on the East Coast. And this is coming up next Saturday. Now, we won't be doing our regular Retro Trekkers. Instead, we are coming back to Joe Townsley's Dread Time stories. Joe, what can you tell us about Take a Picture?
Well, as the graphic indicates, it's from my Fury Duty collection. And it's dark and demented pursuit through the desert. And it takes a twist I think you'll find really enjoyable. And please join me next week and John behind the scenes for this next Dread Time story, Take a Picture.
Tony, anything coming up for Los Hooligans? You still got anything before the holiday hits, or are you looking at 2025 now?
Oh, we're looking at 2025 for sure. We usually take a hiatus here in the wintertime, and spring comes around, the rebirth happens.
You got to get those dancing shoes on, my friends. You got to get those sharp threads that ska loves. You got to get out there and dance to some Los Hooligans. Everything people want to know about Los Hooligans, they can find out at lhska.com, Tone?
That is correct. You got it.
Right on. Okay. It's all the plugs we need, right?
Well, the only thing I want to remind people of, John, I hope this is okay.
Yeah.
But I think most of our audience noticed it on their own, but we did get our Santa Claus Conquers the Martian episode up later in the week. Unfortunately, minus the live comments. but it is otherwise a complete show unto itself with our special guest Flobo Boy. So please, we only got a little ways through it before the copyright demons hit us, but it is now there and safe to view. So please check it out.
It's so wild. They allowed us to upload the original recording that we were working off of, but they wouldn't let us show it live. If we streamed it, that's a problem. So YouTube,
what are you gonna do?
Right.
Hey everybody, I hope you're with us next week. Star Wars Holiday Special is crazy. It's one of the most notorious Christmas specials ever made. So we're gonna have fun watching that. I hope you'll join us. And that'll do it. Tony, thank you so much for joining us again. You're just such a beloved member of the cast here. We always love when you can come on the show, man.
Oh, thank you guys. I love being here with you guys, and I'm always learning something new.
And congratulations, Captain Tone, on your promotion and the leadership of the Starship LH Sky.
And
thank you very much.
That will do it.
Grab your popcorn, warm up your TV. Captain John, Commander Joe got something to see. We're all back in time to the golden past with the Retro Rangers. Oh, it's such a blast. We're flying high with the Retro Ranger. Give it a try and don't be a stranger, Ranger. Strap yourself in for a fun-filled flight. Retro Rangers are flying